Guys, it's your girl Truly Blessed, and I am here for another tutorial. I'm going to be doing some more crochet braids, but instead of using the Freetress water wave hair, which is what I used previously, I'm going to be using Freetress hair again, but it is instead now the GoGo Curl hair. I think this is 26 inches. I got it from my local beauty supply store, and it says it was about $5.99, and you can probably find it at your local beauty supply store as well. So I'm going to be doing these crochet braids in my hair. 26 inches of hair. I do not want it to be that long, so I'll probably end up cutting it in half. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know, as you can see, I've already braided my hair. I didn't want to bore you with the details of that, but just a little bit about my braiding pattern. With most crochet braids, you definitely want to always make sure that you have those 6 specific braids that actually are connecting and go straight to the back. You'll notice with me, unlike some people, I actually like to braid my edges downward. So a lot of times with crochet braids, people tend to braid straight back. I tried the straight back method, but due to some crochet braids and the weight of some crochet braids, I think I had the twist crochet braids before, and they were really heavy, really weighed my hair down, especially my edges, and caused some breakage. So now I just like to braid them down and use a different method, which really works for me, because I do not, when I have my hair short in a bob with crochet braids, I don't typically braid it, pull my hair back or pull it up in a ponytail, so it kind of works out in my favor. But as you can see, I just kind of braided my hair, braided the edges down, and braided the back straight back. So I will just quickly turn around to show you what that looks like. And so you'll notice when you braid your hair straight back, with most crochet patterns, you're actually connecting each braid. So once I braided one braid down, I just connected it and kind of continue to move forward. Now I have these last 2 braids here that I'm actually just going to end up probably pulling up with a bobby pin, and then I'll just kind of crochet on them. You can also, if you have if you have a sew-in needle and thread, you can also sew this hair down as well. But last time I think I just kind of stuck a bobby pin in it and then just kind of crocheted the braids on top of these 2 braids, and I'll probably just end up doing the same thing. So what I did before I even braided my hair, I washed it and conditioned it really well, and I am really big on moisturizing my scalp. I'm old school, so I like the grease, I like any type of moisturizer, and so what I used was just the old school Blue Magic Indian Hemp grease that I just like to part my hair when I'm braiding it, and I like to put it on the parts, and I also like to put it on the ends and all over my hair. It smells super good. I got this from the local beauty supply store for $3.19. In addition to that, I also like to use this wild growth hair oil. I heard it works really well, so this is the second time that I've used it with crochet braids. And after I grease my scalp, I also take and just kind of put this on each one of my parts as I'm about to braiding, and kind of putting it in pulling it throughout my hair as well. And then once I'm done braiding my hair, I have this Soft and Beautiful Botanical Moisturizing Braid Spray. I got this online. It was actually on sale, and I sprayed this on my hair the last time, and it really helped with my hair itching. I think I kept my crochet braids in for about 6 to 7 weeks, and it really prevented a lot of like me scratching and itching my hair. So I'm using it again, and hopefully it'll have the same results. So you don't have to use these items, but I am really big on moisturizing my hair, especially the ends, to prevent breakage. So you can definitely use whatever you want. So if you have any questions about any other products that I use, I will be more than happy to answer them. With any crochet braids, of course, you're going to need this handy dandy latch hook and then the hair. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and then get started, so please stay tuned.
Guilty to vote.
through probably about 2 bags of hair. I'm currently on my 3rd bag of hair. There's a couple things I needed to share with you before we talk a little bit about what's happening here. So I decided that I wanted my hair to be, my bob to be kind of long. And although I could have definitely taken the hair that I had to make it longer or just leave it without cutting it in half, I decided that I wanted to try something else. I seen someone else on YouTube had kind of blended the hair. When I originally put in a pack of hair, it just did not seem thick enough for me. And I already told you guys that I like my hair to be super thick and full, and it just didn't have that thick look that I was looking for. So I went to the beauty supply store this morning and I bought a pack of Freetress Equal Weave. It's called Appeal. It's 18 inches long. And so what I did was, oh, and then it's the color P1B27. So it is the same color that I have in my hair. But what I wanted to do was I just kind of wanted it to be longer, and I wanted it to be able to blend in and make it a little bit thicker. So what I did is on the sides of my hair, I only took 2 tracks right here, and then I have another track right here, and I actually just sewed it in. You can actually crochet the hair on top, but I didn't want to go through all that. So I just sewed in 2 tracks on 2 of the braids going down, so that it can make the hair longer and make it a lot fuller, especially in the front. And I also did that same thing on this side of my hair. And I did add 1 track, just 1 track to the back of my hair, just so that it could all kind of blend in. I am starting to kind of give it that bob look, so I have started to form it just a little bit. Probably just need to shape it up some more, but I will turn around so you can see what that looks like. And then kind of on the side. So again, I'll probably need to shape that up, and I'll be more than happy to do that. This hairstyle was not supposed to be this complicated. I promise you guys it was not. But I just did not like that it didn't look as full as I thought it should look. So I did go out and purchase some more hair. You don't have to. I'm on my 3rd bag of hair, and I don't anticipate using the 4th bag of hair or even all of the 3rd bag. At least I hope not, because that would be a lot of hair. But even if it is, I do like my hair to look full. So right now I'm just going to continue with the crochet method in the front, and because I do like versatility, I will be using the invisible part method, and I will just show you what that looks like. So you will notice that I did not take both strands of hair. Instead, I just took 1 strand of hair through. And that is how you achieve the invisible part method. And then I just kind of leave it alone. You want to tie the hair multiple times when you do the invisible part. And then you'll also want to make sure that, especially in the front, in the back, you can kind of spread them out. But in the front, you want it to be neat. You want it to be full. So you want to definitely put your crochet braids, when you're crocheting, you want to make sure that the braids are kind of close together, so you can achieve that full look. So I'll just continue to do this, and then once I'm almost done, I will be back so that you can continue to see what it looks like. Okay guys, so I am just about done with my hair with just about 3 more rows to go, but I did want to go ahead and, before I finish, just show you or let you know that I did go back with the hair that I had, that is kind of the weave that I went out and purchased. Decided that I wanted some length in the front of my hair, and so I have decided to just take 1 or 2 tracks. So I have a track that's right here, And I also have a track that's here, just this track here, just to kind of add some more volume as well as some length to the front of my hair. And so what I'm going to do right now is just sew in this small piece right here. Kind of got it stuck down with the bobby pin. That's just my method of doing it, and then I actually remove the bobby pin. So officially done with my hair, completely done. Woohoo! Took me probably about, I would say, 3.5 to 4 hours, and it only took that long because I ran to the beauty supply store and got some additional hair. I used 3 packs of hair, and then I also used a small amount or almost all of the weave, and that's because in the front I decided to just put a few more tracks in the front just to make it a little bit fuller. But for the most part, I did shape it to the best of my ability. We'll probably do a little bit more shaping just so that it's not as big. It seems kind of big, but somewhat, you know, to my taste or whatever. So I'll do some more shaping up, but for the most part, it feels good. It's really nice and full. I do have a nice little bob effect to it, and so I really like the hair. If you guys have any questions about the method in which I use the hair products or anything, just please feel free to put the questions in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Please stay tuned to the next video. Peace.